need to hear this story. Karen, a diligent and focused university student, was on the verge of graduating. As part of her final responsibilities, she was tasked with organizing a grand Halloween party on campus. She poured her heart and soul into planning the event, ensuring every detail was perfect for a night of spooktacular fun. The night of the Halloween party finally arrived. The campus transformed into a hauntingly festive scene, with decorations ranging from eerie cobwebs to flickering candles. The students streamed into the venue, each one dressed in a terrifying costume that showcased their creativity and love for the holiday. Among the crowd, Karen noticed a figure that immediately captured her attention. It was a person with hair that seemed to defy gravity, standing on end in sheer fright. The costume itself was simple, a tattered dress and some pale makeup, but there was an air of genuine terror surrounding this student. As the night unfolded, the party buzzed with excitement. Games, music and laughter filled the air as the students danced and mingled, their costumes adding to the festive atmosphere. Karen did her best to enjoy the party she had meticulously organized, though she couldn't shake the image of the scared individual from her mind. As the clock ticked closer to the end of the event, Karen felt a mixture of exhaustion and accomplishment. The party had been a roaring success, and she couldn't help but feel proud. The students bid their farewells, and the venue slowly emptied out, returning the campus to its usual calm. Karen headed home, ready to collapse into bed after a long and eventful night. However, her sense of contentment was short-lived. In the middle of the night, she jolted awake, sensing an unusual weight on the other side of her bed. Her heart raced as she opened her eyes, only to find nothing there. Confused and slightly unnerved, she brushed it off as a trick of her imagination and eventually drifted back to sleep. But the feeling persisted. Days turned into weeks, and Karen couldn't shake the sensation that she wasn't alone. A presence seemed to accompany her wherever she went. A whisper of breath, a faint touch on her skin, a shadow just at the edge of her vision. One day, as she passed by a life-size mirror in her apartment, Karen froze. There, standing beside her reflection, was a shadowy figure. Her hair stood on end as fear coursed through her veins. She stumbled back to her room, struggling to catch her breath. It felt as though someone was lying next to her on the bed, their gaze fixed on her every move. Trembling, Karen closed her eyes, hoping that it was all a terrible dream. The relentless unease drove Karen to seek help. Desperate for answers, she sought out a spiritualist, hoping they could shed light on her disturbing experiences. The spiritualist examined her with a serious gaze and spoke words that sent shivers down her spine. "Stay away from this woman," the spiritualist warned. Karen was taken aback by the intensity in his eyes. He went on to explain that a soul of a woman was following her, a restless spirit bound to her presence. The spiritualist's third eye allowed him to perceive this spectre, and he revealed that the soul had attached itself to Karen after the Halloween party. Karen's heart raced as the spiritualist described the apparition. The figure matched the description of the terrified student she had noticed at the party. The spiritualist explained that her heightened sensitivity to the spirit realm had drawn the lost soul to her, leaving her plagued by its presence. Terrified and overwhelmed, Karen listened to the spiritualist's guidance. She performed rituals and cleansing ceremonies to sever the connection between her and the spirit. Over time, the unsettling experiences began to wane, and the shadowy figure gradually faded from her life.